Dear Christopher, we met him!
Chris. Get Christopher Nolan's attention.
You're probably the best director that we love.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
Now, you signed my shirt.
Me? I'm giving away free money.
Well, I wore it about a week and then I washed it. And
oh, what a beautiful sight! Beautiful! Oh, what magnificent, beautiful red blood boy wonder had! Pass, Joker.
Faded and disappeared. The Dark Knight is the first movie that has a real villain in the random thug busting scene.
Like the Mad Hatter is never going to be a key villain ever.
I'm trying to make sexy photos here. This isn't the sex scene. This isn't sexy. We're trying to be fierce.
Anytime you guys could help me not work at a warehouse and work for you, we'd like that.
Really, you're my favorite director. I did wash your signature and I met you on accident because my friend is a stalker. Why didn't you film in Chicago, you know?
Yeah, that. Because I've just had a horrible thought.
I was looking hard.
We could both actually die here tonight.
To play some weird shit. And throwing it over the barricades so I can take a photo and pretend that shit was in your movie that wasn't there. Who's going to the shelter? And I watched Batman Begins and I had this plan. I was gonna make fucking 2 ventriloquist dummies, Riddler costume, you name it. I was gonna walk up to your van and like, cause we were walking up by the vans, like we knew that Scarecrow Gang was gonna be in the movie before anyone else was fucking awesome. Just throw all kinds of shit inside your van and make a big event of it. And pretend that I was the first to leak out shit.
And I want people to die.
Ohio? Like what? What the fuck? I was looking hard. How is it you filmed 2 fucking movies in Chicago and suddenly fucking Ohio? I was looking hard. Why? Ohio? Like we don't have a baseball stadium. I have a football stadium. Why would you get away from Chicago? Why would you do that? But maybe you could sign another shirt for me to wash. I was kind of looking forward to seeing you again, Chris.
At any time things get too serious, we can always crack into a dance number.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Hey, you sound dark.
I'm sexy and I know it.
It was like a week after Heath Ledger died, right? And I was at one of you guys' like
When they don't.
hunting for clues and like fan shit, and somebody comes out with a little metal container, right, to show all of us fans that are in this theater. And you're like, guess what this is? And I was like, Heath Ledger's ashes!
That body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk.
Bruce Wayne's house of abandoned children, but it doesn't See, I hug puppies.
So, you established in The Dark Knight that there are people who are mimicking Batman, that there is an expansion of everything he did. Now, of course, in Dark Knight Rises, you act like that just went nowhere, and which is told blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Like blee blee blee. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so they jumped 8 years and tried to write whatever the fuck. People fucking died, okay? That's how good The Dark Knight Rises. So anytime you want to argue with me about The Dark Knight Rises, just remember, motherfuckers died. That's how good that movie is, okay? Someone got pissed the fuck off and shot a bunch of motherfuckers. Now, we can argue whether or not that's fucking real, and that's a whole other topic, and trust me, I'm already on top of it, but nonetheless, Even if you thought it was some government, not a crazy psycho, whatever the fuck you want to believe, fine. Someone else is going to be the Joker, period. And I don't know why you'd even try to just, oh, we're going to close it off and pretend we're never going to make a fucking Batman movie again. Why would you even make it and like, oh, well, this is the end and then we'll restart? Why would you plan to restart a fucking franchise that you know is going to last forever? It just seems totally fucking retarded. Swagger. That's what I use. It helps me smell fresh when I'm murdering people. Really? I met you. You seemed nice. Well, obviously that you are the guru of DC Universe. Let's say that you're not a part of the DC Universe. Pathetically, Christopher Nolan is like, oh, I can't do that. I'm fucking British and I'm full of myself, and of course I'm going to do something more interesting, some original material, because this stuff's too trendy and too popular. It makes too much fucking money for me. Fine!
I think you and I are destined to do this forever. You'll be in a bad cell forever. Maybe we could share one.
But there's no sense in taking what that dude did and abandoning it. But at the same rate, it comes down to continuity, okay? Dark Knight Rises is shit, okay? You know what? Fuck it, okay? You know what? The movie's so shit, people gotta fucking...
That body, girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk.
Went off tangent, okay? Now, granted, it is like that, okay? Look.
That body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl.
So you gotta do things the right way, and you listen to fans. When you don't listen to fans, people get hurt. How many times do you see Batman's mommy and daddy die? It's fucking bullshit, okay? I guess the thing is, like, I don't want to see Batman's parents die for the 35th fucking 100th fucking time. But, what I'm saying, I started talking about murdering people as I do. From The Dark Knight, you can move on, and you know what? Bale doesn't want to be Batman. You know what? He can join fucking the guy from Seabiscuit, okay? Seabiscuit, and he can go find whatever fucking role he thinks is gonna make it, because his Terminator fucking movie blew. I'd like to kill my ex-girlfriend. I'm obsessing on murdering her. I've never wanted to kill somebody more than that bitch, in fact. It's all about murder. We need to talk openly about killing. Everyone! Okay, Robin's not a full-grown.
I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
In fact, I don't even know if I want to kill her. In fact, I don't think I would even want her to die because she wouldn't be able to suffer. I'd want to break her neck. I like to drink a Diet Coca-Cola. Classic. Send me a fucking check. Cut out her tongue and burn her eyes out and poke out her fucking eardrums so she's just sort of a weird head living among the rest of us. And of course, all these Christians in society wouldn't let her die as she sits there stuck in her own fucking world with no way of reaching the rest of society. Well, after The Dark Knight, you can really just make him Batman. There's no need for Bruce Wayne. In fact, half the time as you watch your fucking cartoon, how often do you see Bruce Wayne? Never! But at the same point with The Dark Knight Rises, it jumps too far. Okay, you're telling me the Joker pops up, there's all this chaos, and suddenly everybody's like, oh, I'm peaceful, I'm gonna eat brownies and ho-hos. At this point, it's all about fun now, isn't it? And people are afraid to tell you it's bullshit because people died. It was so much bullshit, okay? Okay, Robin's not a full-grown.
I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
Man, he's a fucking boy. That's what happened with The Dark Knight Rises. Maybe it's not that good of a movie. Realistic. Oh yeah, just store water inhibiting whatever. The fucking weapon that can vaporize all water supply. It wasn't that realistic as much as people like, oh no, it's a more realistic version. It's not that realistic, okay? People are stupid. What I'm saying and what I'm proposing as far as the Dark Knight franchise goes is to basically take The Dark Knight Rises, maybe it's not that good of a movie, and make it a dream. Off The Dark Knight Rises. It's a nightmare sequence. Maybe it's not that good of a movie. During the night the Joker's getting arrested. Because obviously Alfred's not fighting fucking crime. He's an old fucking man and he's sitting at home. He gets arrested. And the next movie is all about the trial of the Joker. And to top it off, looking at the last sequence of the movie, it doesn't say Harvey Dent's dead. Walking in past tense, he's still alive. Because his face got fucking burnt, so of course he's not there. So the next movie is basically the trial of the Joker. And so you have Two-Face, who's basically, in fact, he's the district attorney in the courtroom, or, you know, whatever reason he can't. Point being is he's basically, you know, the police forceman.
Against mass crowds, most recently in the Occupy movement.
He wants the Joker fucking down, and
I make my own luck.
of course, and so you have like this OJ trial going on, right? It's the trial of the century. The Joker's basically took the city and held them hostage, and here's this trial with the Joker. And so he tries to tell him that the Joker's thugs took the real Joker and ran off and threw him there to get arrested. And that's like his argument to be not guilty. And so I'm pissed about the fucking Hulk.